invincible. Good evening and welcome to MightyOxTrading. Happy Monday evening. I hope everyone's had a great day. Ready for a couple of good evening hours of trading as the market is dying. Dying, dead. Trying to play a bounce here. See if I have any luck. I've already tried to play a bounce 3 times and failed. I'm on the competition account. See if the 4th time is the charm. Hey, USC. I have not heard from EG indicators, so we'll see what happens there. Ah, where am I connected at? Crap. Ah, that's where I'm connected at. Yeah, trade day's done. This is the Tradify Cup that has like 7,000 people in it. Hey, JJR. So sorry, right as of right now, we have no EG indicators. Probably my fault for not making sure everything was ready before, like 15 minutes before. Yeah, that one has a $200,000 top prize. As soon as I'm out of this trade, I'll put this. I don't want to trade a lot of. I'm gonna probably trade aggressively tonight, so I don't want to copy trade a lot of accounts. So I'll put one of the Apex evals on there, so you guys will be able to see the trades.
Order filled.
Double my contracts on this trade. The 2. Looking for the 20 EMA, which is now at 05. It's quite the fall already, and Q's down 112 points since we opened. It doesn't look like it wants to give me any bounce here. No bounce to the ounce. I'm in an average of 25,997.75 with a stop at 25,991.25. So about a 6.5 point stop on 2 contracts with a target of 26,005, which would be 7.25 points if it gets there. It's got to break through that 26,000 barrier. I'm getting a blue candle, which makes me feel a little bit better, but nope, it just got beaten down. Get 3 free resets on the Tradeify, so I'm honestly use them. Not, I mean, if I need to, because somehow people have already made. Hold on, the top person has. As I find it again. Top person made $21,000 today. Another blue candle. Come on. It's technically.
Target
There we go.
filled.
My target got filled. So there we go. Oh, that was a good trade. Well, as we've seen, though, with the Influencer Cup, those that go for huge moves tend to get bit. So, okay, let me set up this copy trader. Let me do this. And we're going to put on this 117. Where are we? Yeah. We'll do 117. We'll take profit off as well. And let me find the right account here on. There we go. So now you'll be able to watch my trades here. And wow, I'm glad I got out where I did. Woo. It only went 7 more ticks, and then Dr. Levy just contacted me. All right, give me a couple minutes now because I'm going to be setting up a Zoom link for Dr. Levy, and I got to get my. She said she'll be ready in about 20 minutes. Let me see here. Do I still have a Zoom thingy in here? Zoom, 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 zoom. I don't. I don't. Oh, there it is. Okay, let me see if that works. Does not work. Okay, maybe it does. Let me get my headphones plugged in. Hey, trade current. Okay, let me see here. Hey, David, how you doing? All right, got that. Zoom, zoom, zoom. New meeting. We're gonna have Dr. Levy from EG Indicators coming on here shortly. Oh crap! Camera. I don't know if I need a camera. I don't know if she's gonna be on camera. So yeah, give me a minute here as I set things up here. How's everybody doing tonight? All right. Camera looks good, I think. Close enough. All right. Yeah, that'll work for me. All right. Good. All right. Oops, sorry about that. Oh, we can resize that now, or I can try. Maybe I can't. Well, that'll work for now. Okay. Can you all still hear me okay? Yep. Dr. Levy may not be on. Her electricity just went down. Can you guys hear me? I didn't accidentally turn off my mic, did I? La 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 la. Yeah, okay. Mic's working. Sorry. That was probably annoying. Okay, good. Gold with a big fall there too now. Gold broke under 4,000. Looks like Dr. Levy's going to be on the tomorrow morning stream instead. Or at least that's the way it's looking right now. So means I can take these headsets back off for now. And we're going to go have some fun trying to trade this tonight. Probably should have a gold chart up too. I don't have a copy trader set up for gold though. So how did everyone finish up today? And how come you're not posted? Well, I know USC posted her P&L on the Discord. Remember now, if you post your P&L on Discord, you get points. Those points go to entries for cash prizes and eval prizes. It's a nice pop there on gold, 2.6 points. All right. And Q try to grind and grind. So right now I'm ranked 4,645 in the competition. Oops. No. Okay. Brett Simba blew his own account, blew his account on his own cup. He's resetting. Hey, Crypticon, how you doing? And Q's just kind of trying to grind back up. Oh, how I love it when you grind it up. Gold looked interesting there at that pop, but right now not much exciting going on. Oops. Sorry, I disconnected that. I hope tonight, this whole evening is not like this. And gets dark early now. Right now, I'm not getting any opportunity to do anything. Let's hopefully that changes here at the top of the hour in a few minutes. Anybody else looking to take a trade, or you all just here hanging out? Nice, JJR. Nice recovery. I don't like this price action at all. So our point system thingy on the Discord, guy finished a bot for it, although it's run into a little bit of a problem, but that'll probably be fixed tomorrow. So I'll be able to keep track of things pretty easy. Tomorrow I'll get a couple other channels that we need yet made for it, and I'll start posting examples in the channel so people know what they should be doing. Yes, you will, JJR. That day's coming soon. Yeah, I'm gonna get that channel set up. I was debating whether I wanted to just put that in Trader Talk or if I wanted a separate channel for it. I don't want to clutter up the Discord with too many channels, but in the same token, I think maybe that does need a separate channel. So I'll get that set up, and then I'll find a trade I like, and I'll do an example so people know what kind of thing I'm looking for there. I really hope it catches on. We've already seen a couple of new names in there. JC invited somebody that joined today, and there was another new name that was posting. So, if we get 2 new people a day for the next month, that'd be great. So it's that's 3 ticks minus commission USC. What kind of stop do you use on that USC? This goal right now seems pretty wild that a small stop could easily get hit. Oh boy. Yikes. Well, I hope that works for you because that could be that requires a 90% win rate. But that can work. There's a big pop on gold. Back above 4,000. Big drop on NQ here at the open. I have no idea what. If the time changes, I have no idea what just opened. But we saw a big drop there on NQ and it popped right back up. Actually, you might have an issue, USC. If I remember right, Apex will flag an account that they see is constantly doing anything worse than 6-1 risk to reward. Or reward to risk, whatever. Yeah, 5-1. Yeah. Aren't you by doing 3 ticks, isn't it? 3 ticks. Aren't you doing 10-1? Nice job, JJR. Yeah, if you're going for 3 ticks, and yeah, 15 ticks should be maxed out. You got this, JJR. And Q drifts down back under 26K. Hey, Ron, how you doing? How was your trading day?
Order submitted.
Trying that blue candle. I don't have much hope for it, but we'll try it. It didn't go far. Let's see if we can get 5 points. ATR is actually 7.
Target filled.
Oh, there we go. We got 5 points. We're moving on up to the deluxe apartment in the sky. Excellent. I probably should try and pass these apexes I have, trade them aggressively to try and get the $40 PA fee. Yeah, I'm glad I did take the quick 5 there because you can see it's coming right back down. And maybe right back up. Let's see what it does here. Nope. Fighting here right at 26,000. Everybody was price action fighting. Hey, Nate. Get spicy. Wouldn't mind some spice right now. uh, yeah, the market can be entertaining, but sometimes at this time of night it can either be entertaining or sleep inducing. Q's is sitting right on that 9 EMA, slightly above 26,000. Not big on indicators. What kind of what drives your decision to enter a trade? Just raw price action, or is there anything else? There's a pop on gold. Little pop. Nate. He said he's not huge on indicators. I'm glad I asked about trading and not about drugs there, Nate. I've tried everything. That said, you're always welcome to answer any question I pose there, USC. Somebody in the chat that may not know you already might find whatever you have to say, as something that can help them. So always feel free to answer, even if it's not directed at you. I mean, I use an RSI that's the yellow and white lines you see down there, and it's just so it's let me look at it. You know, here it hit the top and came back down. Here, you know, this is where it started theoretically being oversold, and you can see how far it came down. So while being, you know, the actual RSI line being below 20. So I mean, I tend to look more at the signal line, that second line there, the yellow line, and that's when I start waiting for possible reversal entries. But yeah, I mean, so the oversold started about here and it fell, you know, pretty hard. With gold right now, it's hard not to have a long bias, USC. I like Bollinger Bands, but I like, you know, for my reversal type trading now, I prefer my ATR and moving average distance better. Although I haven't really extensively tested that on gold. Yeah, exactly. There's 1,000 different ways to trade successfully. That's a quick dip down there on gold. That was a good setup if I was watching the gold chart. That brown shaded area, I had green on the RSI. That was a perfect setup. It's good you're not married to any of them. USC ace would get jealous. Absolutely, Nate. Ooh, big pop there on NQ. Not I. I only have kidneys in the freezer. I mean, never mind. Oh yeah, you could no, you could send whatever you want. So I noticed there was that little blue candle right before that big pop. I didn't trust that blue candle because it looked like it was just in part of the chop, but would have worked. Got up to that 100 EMA. Now is it going to bounce off of it? Or break through it? We're looking for trades in all the wrong places. I honestly expected it to bounce off that 100 EMA, and so far it did not. Legends Trading announced a new type of account today. It's a one-time payment, so no recurring fees and no activation fees. There's a purple candle there. Nope, never mind. Went away. Maybe trying to bounce here, but I don't know. Right now, it's not giving me a lot of entry points. Gold with a big fall again. All the king's horses and all the king's men might not be able to put gold back together again. There's a bounce, and it's giving me a bounce at a place that I should take a trade. So I'm going to take a trade. You're not going to see it because I don't have it on the copier. It's just going to be on the Tradify
Order
competition.
filled.
Wow, I was immediately down on that trade. Oh, there we go. Nice pop. What do I want? I can't tell. 39.95 4 would be good. Oh, there we go. Got close. And just pauses there. Really? And back down to my entry. Ouch. Gold, you're a jerk.
Target filled.
Oh, okay. I apologize for the comment. I got 2 points on that. 92.9 to 94.9. Yeah, I'm the same way. Unless I get aggressive in the next couple days, I just struggle to trade aggressively. Right now I'm ranked. Wow, before that trade I was ranked 4,443. During the day, I was just copy trading it with the other stuff I do. Wow, glad I took that goal where I did. It came, well, dipped down and now trying to pop back up. Purple candle on the NQ. Trying to break the 20. Didn't quite break the 20. But it's trying to come down. Oh, wow. That last trade that I took on gold there, now I went up 600 spots to 38.40 in the competition. I do like the fact that the competition updates every 10 minutes versus the Influencer Cup where you had to wait till the next day to see what happened. I should have taken that purple candle in NQ. I guess thinking about it, I should trade my normal trading during the morning, during the stream in the morning. And after that, I should just trade aggressively on the competition. Just take every one of my setups that, I always hesitate to take. Just take them and see what happens. Right. I tend to be way too conservative. I like the setups that I look for, often work, but I find every reason I can to either talk myself out of them or I just don't notice them. As weird as that sounds. Golden and Q are kind of making the same moves right now. Excellent work, JJR. Then Q can't get above that 9. It's actually 9 and 20 intertwined. Yep, it's trying again with a blue candle. I don't know. It's at a weird spot on the RSI though. That if it stays blue, we'll take it. If it stays above the 9, and then we'll shoot for that EMA that's sitting there, that 100 EMA. Be about a 6-point trade.
Order submitted.
Pull one down. So part of me says if this finishes red, this candle finishes red, I should get out. But now it's kind of has a wick on it, so just trying to fight its way up. Nope. Nope. It's gonna stop me out. Well, thank you, Nate. I appreciate that. I gotta get more reviews up. I've been kind of lazy lately.
Stop filled.
All right, stopped out there. Hey, convict, how you doing? I'm doing all right. Gold's popping up now. How's the trading been going? On and off. I hate sizing up. I mean, I almost always stick to one contract. But yeah, I also hate going down the micros. Sideways again on NQ. Gold making a run back toward 4,000. NQ barely hanging on to 26,000. And there's NQ with another pop. I mean, a small pop. It's only 4 points, but um, I don't know. I need to try that sometime to see if I can. I'm waiting to get the graphics card fixed on my new computer. Then I could double stream easily. If the whole um, Discord points thing starts being successful, I can expand it at least to YouTube and maybe Twitter as well. And that like I can get somebody to like take attendance to the YouTube streams and give people points for you know showing that they were there by just saying hi or whatever, and tie a couple of other things to it. If there's anybody here who doesn't know what the heck I'm talking about, I posted a video the other day explaining it. I'm now incentivized incentives. I'm now giving incentives for people to post things on Discord. Things like your daily P&L, especially if it's a red day, your weekly trading stats, prop firm reviews, um, explaining your trade, like a winning trade, explaining a losing trade. When I say like explaining a trade, why you took it there, why it worked, or why you picked the profit target that you picked, or if it was a red trade, why it didn't work. Was it did you not follow your rules, or was it just that trade just didn't work, that type of thing. So people can learn from others, and we can support each other and all that type of stuff. So that's what we're doing on the Discord now, and you can earn points. Every 50 points gets you an entry. Person that has the most points at the end of the month gets a $250 cash prize, and then 5 people are randomly picked for cash prizes of $100, $50, $50, $25, and $25. And I'm going to work with the props to try and get some evals to give away as well. Not to mention that next month is our 12 Days of Christmas event. We'll be giving away evals and possibly some cash prizes there as well. That's still the planning stage. We did a 12 Days of Christmas last year with eval prizes. And Q, very tight range right now. Watching NQ fall here. So it was a nice move down. Unfortunately, it didn't really give me a signal that it wanted to move down before it moved down. It's always supposed to give me a signal, and we have an agreement. Blue candle. Yeah, not really sure I'm interested. Yeah, nice grind up there on GC. Not a lot of daylight there between the blue candle and the 9. Looks like it's working though, unfortunately. Yeah, that would have been a good trade. That's what I'm talking about when I talk myself out of trades. Everything was set up there. I had a gray shaded area, or brown shaded area. I had the red on the RSI and a blue candle. That was a great setup that I did take. Yeah, I was trying to trade GC the last couple weeks of the affiliate or influencer tournament thingy, and it was biting me badly every time I tried. Approaching the top of the hour. Not sure if anything else opens. I forget. Well, I shouldn't say I forget. I just don't know how the with the daylight savings time. I don't know what's what anymore. That was a very nice pop back up. Sorry about that. I had to be quickly distracted there for a minute. As NQ moves down. And a blue candle pop. And blue candle is still got 30 seconds on it, so I'm not going to keep saying it's going away. It's back. It's going away. Gold coming down. It's weird how gold is and NQ are kind of following in lockstep right now. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Trade Current. Well, there should be more to win coming up. Starting later this month, especially next month. And you'll get it. You know, do you know where you went wrong? I like this little pop here, but I don't know. Gold's also popping. See? Same time. It's like they're synchronized price action. Now that candle does not look as attractive.
Order submitted.
Real tight stop. And real tight target. 95.
Order filled.
There we go. Target hit there real quick. 91 half to 95 quarter. Small little win. Just take a break for a couple of days, or how long you think you're going to break for? It's good to clear your head if you feel that's what you need to do. Just don't allow yourself to totally quit. So see, if I just follow my plan, or I shouldn't even say, if I just took the trades, I guess I should say, you can see how this strategy I use works for the reversals. Blue candle here worked, purple candle here worked, green candle here worked. This worked, this worked. The last 5 setups for my reversals worked for, at least 5 points or more. Last 6. This is the last failure, and that one looked like a failure, but I could have got out with like a 4-point loss there. Dark dots. On my chart? Oh, it just if I accidentally press on them with the cursor. I'm not sure why TradingView does that or what it's supposed to signify. Just be careful with tick. I'm considering, until I find out what's going on, suspending my promotion of tick. They something I've absolutely never heard of from any firm in the industry. They're not paying someone that's on a live account. I need to find out what the details of that are. So right now, if you ask me the difference, ask me a choice between funding ticks and tick trader, I would say funding ticks. Nice pop here, thank you. Yeah, I mean, I used to really like tick, but just things seem to be going downhill there. Like I said, and I mean, I've heard about it. I don't know any details of that. I know there's other people that are getting paid from tick. I just, when I hear something like that, it makes me wonder what's going on. Yeah, and I know. Yeah, that's why you're one of the two. There's, I think MLTW also has a tick live account. So I'm not saying don't use them. I'm just saying keep that in mind. There could be I can't think of a valid reason not to pay a trader that's on live, but I'm sure there's a possibility of it. But the fact that they immediately went to threatening him with legal action if he talks about it or something like that, from what I've seen, I used to be able to talk with the guys from tick, and they've kind of disappeared on me. So, I'm just being cautious. I haven't blacklisted them or anything yet, but I'm just throwing it out there. There's once you get to a live account, there's really not many rules that you should be able to break. But that would take away. I mean, if you earn money in a live account, that means your orders went to the market. You should get that money. I mean, unless there's some sort of weird CME rule he broke. But well, Ron, did you get? I remember they were putting you on live. Did you get your live account set up yet there? That was my other concern with tick is that I had heard people that taking several weeks for live account setups, like up to 6 weeks. So that's why I'm curious. And that's another reason why I'm hoping people, will post payment proof in the Discord, just because that way if I see something where one person didn't get paid, I can look at the Discord and say, well, I can see that this person, this person, this person, this person has been getting paid, so this must be some sort of anomaly. Okay, I wasn't sure if you meant that was when you were under sim run or as a live. How long did it take you to get set up on live funded? Okay, that sounds like they're getting better. Remind me again, what country trade current? YRM? I've never heard of it. Um, Trade current, the futures desk now allows South Africa. Looking at YRM now. I'll check them out. I never heard of them before. I'll give them a look over. Just DX feed, huh? I was wondering about that when I was looking at it. And Q trickling down. Well, honestly, what I did before this was barely survive below poverty level, doing things that most people would call like beer money, like doing paid surveys and doing micro tasks on platforms like mturk and things like that. I'm uh, I'm an amputee, so I don't have a lower left leg. So, I had to do things that were kind of online. And I just scratched out enough to survive. Well, thank you, A6. Appreciate that. I mean, I never considered myself a warrior. I mean, I kept keeping on somehow. Starting the YouTube and the streaming and all that kind of kept me going in the fact that, I mean, there were times I wanted to give up. There was a time shortly after I got home from the rehab center after my amputation that I was minutes away from committing suicide, and but didn't. And it was thought about many times after that. But I kept figuring out ways to keep going. NQ's kind of, maybe. I mean, we're kind of hitting the same area a few times now. If we look at it real quick, I can find it. Boop, boop, boop. Pulling up NQ here, you can see we've come down to this area, and it's making slightly, very slightly lower lows, but not by much. And you can see this is the area we got down to over here. So this is a big area. If it breaks this area, then we could see a big fall. Or if it bounces here, it might be the move back up. But we'll see what happens. Boom, JJR. Excellent. Very happy to hear that. And so far, IQ's breaking down. Now wait, JGR, does this mean you don't have anything to trade tomorrow? Hey, Sire, how you doing? How was your trading day, Sire? Why would you have been kicked out, Sire? Oh. No, I do not recommend top one. Top one's one I won't deal with. Have a good night, Nate. Yep, we're just about done here. I want to thank everyone for joining me on this slow night, but we ended up green on the Apex account. We ended up slightly red on the Tradify account, but nothing too damaging. Actually, we would have been green here on the stream on the Tradify, but I took 2 losses before the stream started. All right, have a great evening, everybody. Tomorrow, looks like tomorrow we will have Dr. Levy from EG Indicators on the stream tomorrow morning. That's the way she made it sound. when I talked with her earlier. So we'll see how that goes in the morning. Have a great night, everybody, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.